P, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better watch it.
Fans, don't forget to bring the family to our upcoming cap giveaway. Enjoy an exciting game and receive a free Magic Pack. Hey Magic fans, we'll be doing another special giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans will be seeing us the Magic Brigade Stadium. Ready to show off your Magic Pack. Magic fans, make plans now to attend your next Magic home game for the coming season. Don't miss any of the action. Pick up your tickets at the box office today. The National Basketball Association and the Orlando Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Hornets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Orlando Magic. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with Mark Williams. Then it's the kid. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Stevens, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Stanley, and at the shooting guard, taking a look at Orlando. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they could lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Bounce pass Suggs. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Suggs. After the made shot from the kid. Capella with a screen on Ball. Inside. It's tipped. About a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's the kid. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. The kid's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Capella. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Giannis outside. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Williams a screen. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Capella. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Fast break now for the Hornets. Here's the kid. He's defended by Wagner. The kid can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one drops for him.
I'll tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Evan?
Thank you, David. And so here's Orlando, following the score by Charlotte.
Check out that quickness with the hands, man. Carroll bringing that to the floor tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Capella sends it back. Pass to Stanley. Shoots the three. Rebound by the kid. Hornets leading by 4. Antetokounmpo finds ball. Here's the kid. Outside ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. The kid. Rebounded by Capella. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Banchero. Hornets with the rebound. Here's the kid. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic trail by 4. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's your 407 10 speed.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wagner outside. Here's Stanley. Great defense that time from the kid.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The kid's got 10 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Stanley. They swipe it, and the shot goes in. That's 12 points for the kid.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Magic trail by 8. Here's Stanley. He has yet to score. Suggs with the ball. Banchero with the ball. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's the kid. He's got 12. He goes up again. The kick out to Ball. To the wing right side. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Suggs. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And that one's good.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They lead by 7. Pass to the kid. From the high post. scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And it's Banchero missing. Hornets leading by 9. Here's the kid. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Stanley. Still scoreless. Wagner outside. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Off target with his 3. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Stephens slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
McMillan, he checked in for the Magic. Here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Pass to Stanley. Fires from deep. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's the kid. 14 points for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To the middle. Back to Giannis. Baseline jumper. Another shot. And it's Williams laying it in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
George is checked in for Orlando. Edwards comes in for Paolo Banchero. To the inside. The jump hook, and Koloko gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Stanley. Wagner outside. George sets a screen for Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Hornets leading by 13. Here's the kid. Pass to Koloko. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Rupert. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's McMillan. No scoring in this one. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Here's Stanley. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball with a wide open look, and it's the Hornets another 3.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Wagner outside. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Wagner's got 6 points.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Trey Murphy. George is out there with Edwards. And it's McMillan. And it's Stanley in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Magic put on a performance. He scored 54 points, and the way he hit the glass and defended out there was impressive. He was locked in. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Stanley. He's got 5. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Warren.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Orlando has possession after the miss from the kid. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George has got his first bucket of the night. Hornets leading by 12. Pass to the kid. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. The kid's got 18 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Suggs in for McMillan. Wagner, right side. Pass to Stanley. George sets a screen for Edwards. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Magic trail by 14. Here's Stanley. He has 5. Suggs with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good at the back of the rim and in. Suggs has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make them pay for it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The kid passes to Giannis. Here's the kid on the money from 12 feet away. The kid's got 20 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Stanley. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from the kid. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Stanley.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Edwards. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Banchero, that's good.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
There's the pick. There's Ball with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Banchero. There's the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wagner. Takes it inside, shrugs off the contact, and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
One shot.
And the Hornets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Here's Wagner. He has 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Banchero. Nailed from three-point land. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's the kid. 25 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero up top. He's covered by Ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Wagner outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Hornets leading by 10. Here's the kid. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Banchero is screened for Suggs. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter. Ball against Suggs. 1:27 left here in the second. Here's the kid. He's defended by Wagner. The kid, it's good from the top of the key. The kid's got 29.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's McMillan. Nothing on the board. The offensive rebound. Orlando moving the ball around. Off target from three-point range. Hornets leading by 11. Here's the kid. He's got 29 points. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Basket good. The kid's got 31 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from the kid. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's McMillan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McMillan's got his first points of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Ball from long range. Knocks down the three ball.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And here is Suggs. Here's Banchero. Giannis with some nice D. And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Orlando Magic.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Magic trail by 14. On the floor for Charlotte. Mark Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Ball. Then it's the kid. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Wagner. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Suggs, following the score by Charlotte.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Ball, the pass to the kid. Here's Steffens. Pass to the kid. There's a screen by Williams. Here's the kid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 14. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Suggs missing. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from the kid.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The kid's got 35.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Stanley. Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. To the paint. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's the kid. He has 35. Williams up on top. Here's the kid. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. Jump shot is good. The kid's got 37.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Stanley. Good on the triple. Stanley's got 13.
Wagner, he'll find a wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Here's the kid. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 13. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Lets it go from the wing. The Hornets pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's the kid. 37 points for him. And it's good, 2 points. The kid's got 39.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now, Suggs. Wagner on the wing. From the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Charlotte leading by 12. Ball feeling it out a bit. Stevens, the pass to the kid. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside and stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's the kid. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's the kid. He's got 39. 4 on the clock. A second chance effort. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The kid's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Stanley. He's got 13. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's the kid. He gets it in there. The kid's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
The Magic trail by 14. To the middle, here's Stanley, and he dunks it down.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
McMillan checked in for the Magic. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Rupert's checked in. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's the kid. 43 points in the game. Pass the ball. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And here is Capella. Now, here's Banchero. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte leading by 14. Here's the kid. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams a screen on Wagner. Here's the kid. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
George is checked in for Orlando. Trey Murphy comes in for Wagner. The Hornets also changing it up. Coloco's checked in, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Coloco. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. The kid's got 47 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And the basket by Stanley.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The kid can't hit. The Magic trail by 13. Stanley, the pass to George. Tries again. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for Charlotte. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the kid. Misses from short range. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Stanley. He's covered by Ball. Here's Stanley. 20 points for him. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside, Ball. The 3 ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. From deep. And so it's Charlotte with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big...
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Pass to Stanley. Banchero with the ball. Suggs looking around. Takes the three. Rebound by the kid.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They've got Jalen Suggs. Banchero is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's McMillan, and it's Stanley in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Magic moving the ball around. McMillan traps in the tray.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Charlotte leading by 16. And ball puts up a deep three. And the Hornets miss again. The Magic shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Giannis, he's checked in for Murray. Here's the kid. That one goes. Count it. The kid's got 49 points in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wagner. The kid gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Suggs dishes to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Stanley. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's the kid. He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Magic trail by 18. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's the kid. And he drives in. Here's Giannis. Rejected by Banchero. Here's Stanley. He's covered by Ball. Banchero looking around. Over Williams. Banchero passes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Some solid defense from the kid.
dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
One more time. Let's hear it from the 407 Dan Steve.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Stanley. Banchero outside. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Banchero is screened for Wagner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Stanley. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Stanley's got 15 points in just the second half.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Hornets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The four-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the kid.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Basket counts.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Suggs. 43 seconds left in the game. And that one's good. Wagner. Ball with it. Here's the kid. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Down by 15. Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's the Hornets' ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. There's the drive. Here's the kid. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up.